Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan, Chapter 4. So he went on with haste, neither spake he to any man by the way, nor if any asked him, would he vouchsafe them an answer. He went like one that was all the while treading on forbidden ground, and could by no means think himself safe, till again he was got onto the way which he had left to follow Mr. Worldly Wiseman's counsel. So, in process of time, Christian got up to the gate. Now over the gate there was written, "Knock, and it shall be opened unto you." He knocked, therefore, more than once or twice, saying, "May I now enter here? Will be within open to sorry me, though I have been undeserving rebel. Then shall I not fail to sing his lasting praise on high." At last there came a grave person to the gate, named Goodwill, who asked who was there, and whence he came, and what he would have. "Here is a poor burdened sinner. I come from the city of destruction, and am going to Mount Zion, that I may be delivered from the wrath to come. I would, therefore, sir, since I am informed that by this gate is the way thither, know if you are willing to let me in." "I am willing, and all my heart," said he, and with that he opened the gate. So when Christian was stepping in, the other gave him a pull. Then said Christian, "What means that?" The other told him, "A little distance from the gate there is an elected and strong castle, of which Beelzebub is the captain. From thence both he and them that are with him shoot arrows at those that come upon this gate, if haply they may die before they can enter in." Then said Christian, "I rejoice and tremble." So when he was got in, the man at the gate asked him who directed him thither. "Evangelist bid me come thither, and knock as I did, and he said that you, sir, would tell me what I must do." "An open door is set before thee, and no man can shut it." "Now I begin to reap the benefits of my hazards." "But how is it that you came alone?" "Because none of my neighbors saw their danger as I saw mine." "Did any of them know of your coming?" "Yes, my wife and children saw me at the first. They called after me to turn again, and also some of my neighbors stood crying and calling after me to return. But I put my fingers in my ears, and so came on my way." "But did none of them follow you to persuade you to go back?" "Yes, both obstinate and pliable. But when they saw that they could not prevail, obstinate went railing back, but pliable came with me a little way." "But why did he not come through?" "He indeed came both together until we came to the slough of despond, into which he was suddenly fell, and then with my neighbour pliable, discouraged, would not adventure further. Whether getting out again, on the side next to his own house, he told me I should possess the brave country alone for him. So he went on his way, and I came mine, he after obstinate, and I to this gate." Then said Goodwill, "Alas, poor man, is the celestial glory of so small esteem with him, that he counteth it not worth running the hazard of a few difficulties to obtain it." "Truly," said Christian, "I have said the truth of pliable, and if I should also say all the truth of myself, it will appear there is no betterment twixt him and myself. 'Tis true, he went back to his own house, but I also turned aside to go in the way of death, being persuaded thereto by the eternal arguments of one worldly wiseman." "Oh, did he light upon you? What he would have heard you seek of ease at the hands of Mr. Legiality, They are both of them a very cheat. But did you take his counsel? Yes, as far as I durst. I went to find out Mr. Legality until I thought that the mountain that stands by his house would have fallen upon my head. Wherefore, there I was forced to stop. Aye, that mountain has been the death of many, and will be the death of many more. It is well you escaped being by it dashed in pieces. Why, truly, I do not know what had become of me there, had not Evangelist happily met me again as I was muzzling in the midst of my dumps. But it was God's mercy that he came to me again, for else I would have never come hither. But now I am come, such as one as I am, more fit indeed for death, by that mountain than thus to stand talking with my Lord. But oh, what a favour is this to me, that yet I am admitted entrance here. We make no objections against any, notwithstanding all that they have done before they come hither. They in no wise are cast out. And therefore, good Christian, come a little way with me, and I will teach thee about the way thou must go. Look before thee, dost thou see this narrow way? That is the way thou must go. It was cast up by the patriarchs' prophets, Christ and his apostles, and it is as straight as a rule can make it. This is the way thou must go. But, said Christian, are there no turnings, no windings, or which a stranger may lose his way? Yes, there are many ways, but down upon this, and they are crooked and wide, but thus thou mayest distinguish the right from the wrong, and right only being straight and narrow. Then I saw in my dream that Christian asked him further if he could not help him off of his burden that was upon his back, for as yet he had not got rid of it, nor could he by any means get it off without help. He told him, As to thy burden, be content to bear it until thou comest to the place of deliverance, for there it will fall from thy back of itself. Then Christian began to gird up his loins, and to address himself to his journey. So the other told him that by that he was gone some distance from the gate. He would come at the house of the interpreter, at whose door he should knock, and he would show him excellent things. Then Christian took his leave and his friend, and he began bid him God's speed. Now, I haven't done this for the other videos, but I've always wanted to say this. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. You don't actually have to do it, but I've just always wanted to say it. Join me next time as we do Chapter 5 of Pilgrim's Progress.